Hey guys, welcome to General Query. This is Fonz. I go by he, him, and his.
Hey guys, and this is Zuki, and I go by she, her, and hers. Welcome to another episode of General Query. I'd like to say that everything is fine, but it isn't. So here we are.
Yeah. And aside from everything that's going on, I'm sick, which I'm sure you guys can probably hear.
You
I,
can
I
definitely.
sound a little nasally. I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I do wish this was my natural voice. And,
Yeah,
and then sometimes it gets a little raspier, when you're really sick and your
right,
throat
right, right, right.
hurts.
Yeah, I feel that way about being, yeah, like you said, like when you're raspier.
Hmm.
I love women that have a raspy voice. You know who one of my favorites is Alejandra Guzman. I
That's a little too much, I think.
It's too much for you?
Yeah.
No, I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? Because I feel like saying shit like on your knees or bend over sounds like a lot better in that timbre. Or spread them,
Yeah.
you know?
Get in there.
Get in there. But we can't
Right.
have it all.
No, I love that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But then again, you're just going into like the gender norms.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah.
raspier, deeper would kind of equate masculinity, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, but I feel like I would have then the opportunity to portray a healthy version of that, in that I would be humiliating other men. Do you see?
Yeah.
So, so it's fine.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
You know?
needless to say, we love raspy voices.
Needless to say, we love humiliating straight.
That too. Yes, we love humiliating other people.
And if this
Honestly,
is
that's like a real kink of mine.
yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely. Absolutely. Really
Okay,
quick. Yeah. If this
this
is
is
your
like
first time listening to this,
disclaimer.
disclaimer, this is who we
Yeah.
are. You're welcome.
Um,
Go ahead, sir.
what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so I discovered there's this kink, and it's apparently called like tiny dick humiliation,
Okay.
and I love that.
So men with tiny dicks like to be humiliated about it.
Correct. Right?
Kings.
I know, I love that.
But you know what? That's seeing an opportunity and capitalizing on it.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Instead of living off,
Turning harm into pleasure, why not?
why not?
Yeah.
Because this is the thing. They probably thought, I'm going to be humiliated, or I'm going to
Regardless.
make fun of regardless.
Yeah.
Why not get
Get
something out of
pleasure.
it?
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway.
I think that's how we should all be looking at like girl right now.
Like what would there's nothing that would make me feel pleasure out of this bullshit. Anywho.
Listen, but you know what would give me pleasure? So, um, for a lot of us, call us performative or not, I don't give a shit. I got rid of my Disney Channel subscription or Disney Plus subscription
Yeah.
to the Jimmy Kimmel shit.
Yeah.
And look at me saving $15 a month. In this fucking economy, that's
Why
a
not?
meal. Anyways, and so,
Or half a meal.
Yes.
Who knows?
yeah, I canceled it. And my sweet husband was like, I'm so sorry that you had to do this. And he went and bought me the DVD for Hocus Pocus.
Oh, is it only available on Disney Plus? Is that the
Disney
thing?
Plus. Disney
I
Plus.
didn't know that.
And so all that to say is
Why didn't you just buy it off of like Google?
no,
That way
no,
you have the
he
digital
wanted me
version
to
of it.
have the physical copy
But like,
It's
how are you gonna play it?
on our Xbox.
Oh, I forgot those existed. Yeah.
Yeah. But that's the thing, it's nostalgia, babes. Like, this is all we
Nostalgia.
got, okay?
I have a bunch of DVDs that I don't know what to do with, like classics. I have The Devil Wears Prada,
If you
Alfie.
ever get rid of those funds,
I don't want to.
well, don't.
I got rid of I want to say at least 50 of them before I moved.
Oh my
But
God.
those I didn't care much for, you know.
Dude,
But the ones I currently have, it's at least 25. I'm not getting rid of those. I don't think ever.
no, you shouldn't.
Yeah.
I have limited edition, extended edition, Blu-ray DVDs of Lord of the Rings and all the Harry Potter movies.
Oh, I should get all the Harry Potter movies.
I will ask to be cremated with those, okay?
You're
You
right.
can pry them from my cold dead hands.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Also, this is an aside. I don't know if anybody on the in that listens gets Botox, but I do. And recently, I went to get zhuzhed up because I needed it, and I've been frowning more than normal. I wonder why. But so I went, and my fantastic Botox professional, her name is Danielle. I love her to death, and she shooed me up and she goes, just remember, you have this amount of units for free that I can inject once it settles in, and if you want more. I had forgotten about it. I got a call from Danielle today, and she was like, hey, you have 2 more days left on, these free units. She's like, you should really come in. And I was like, oh, and she's like, no, you should come in. And I was like, I'll come in. I'll
Why was she being so insisting on it?
I think because she's like, you should come in. And I was like, oh, I was like, well, the forehead is really, it's pretty good. And she's like, I'm worried about in between the eyebrows. And I was like, yeah, no, I'll be in there. I'll
That's
be in
funny.
there. So
This
yeah.
is one thing that I love hate about Botox.
Mm.
We've talked about this before. I don't have any yet, and thanks to my mother, I feel like I don't need any. Um, she keeps telling me that it looks like I got Botox on my forehead already, but I haven't. I'm not against. I actually wanted it, but the nurse was like, "You don't need it yet." Anyway, that was not my point. My point was, but what I hate about Botox is that every single clinic does their own little shit. So, like for example, your clinic does you buy the units and you can kind of apply them wherever.
Hmm.
The clinic that my boyfriend goes to does areas. So you buy the units that you can only apply to the area.
The area.
Yeah. So then it piles up because they charge you per area. So you can't, like, let's say you buy, I don't know, like 300 units, right? And you're like, hey, so like I'm buying 300 units. And then they're like, okay, well, those are 300 units for your forehead, right? Yeah.
Yeah, no. But yeah, I prefer the way my
Liberty. Yeah. And
yeah,
then
yeah.
at the one he used to go to in El Paso, also did a different, I think it was similar to yours, where like you buy the units and you can kind of play
And
around
then
with it.
yep.
And yeah, they'll just like inject wherever needed, which I think it's better
I would
because you're
agree.
buying the product and then they're just like going off of their
Oh, and
knowledge.
I think it's also, I think that takes more from the Botox professional because
Yeah,
they know best. Like, and they really do. If they see you, that's why they make you do all those weird faces in the
yeah.
beginning, is so they can help you sort of like
See where
see
you need
what you
it.
need.
Yeah,
And so the whole point is for you to trust them to tell
correct.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Anyway, that's that.
everybody, if you can afford it, go get Botox.
Yeah, we highly encourage it.
And if you can't, give up one of your children. That seems reasonable. But in the spirit of once again keeping up with our spooky shit and our one and only lifeline to
And officially spooky season. We
officially,
missed last week. We're officially in October now, so that's exciting.
we're officially in October. We're here. We're queer, and we're ready to be spooky. So
Yeah.
that spirit, we're bringing back a tried and true and a particular favorite, which is Am I the Asshole? Insert whatever edition we're dealing with. And
Yeah.
this time, it's spooky edition, Halloween edition specifically. I feel like, you know how there's a subset of Disney adults? There's also a subset of Halloween adults, I feel.
Oh yeah,
And
for
I feel
sure.
like we're those people.
Yeah,
We're Halloween adults.
yeah.
So,
My boss sent me this like Nightmare Before Christmas concert, or yeah, I think it's a concert that's gonna happen, and I was like, oh my god.
I
And oddly enough, I have Nightmare Before Christmas nails.
know.
I know, cute. Anyway, you
Purple.
want to kick it off?
Yeah, I'll kick it off with a super fun one. Am I the asshole for not wanting to help my wife with Halloween costumes? Context. My wife always makes the kids' Halloween costumes. We have 3 kids, 5, 7, and 9. Jesus Christ, you guys ever have a condom? My God. Okay.
Or
She did
birth
not,
control?
just one after. Okay.
Yeah.
She did not have an amazing childhood, and so I think she is constantly trying to make sure our kids do. What a bitch. She home makes every birthday cake, DIYs the birthday decorations, makes pajamas for every holiday, and always home makes the Halloween costumes. She also does these theme monthly movie nights where she creates this whole scene. For example, this month was Coraline. Love that movie. She made custom dolls for each kid, welcome home cake, and the whole food spread.
Okay.
This is all great. Oh, here we go. But the problem is she expects me to help. All our kids are in activities. We both have full-time careers, and I believe she stretches herself thin trying to do all this. And then she also expects me to. We have the money to just go out and buy stuff. So I don't get why we have to do so much. She says these are the things the kids will remember. Anyway, this all came to a head as I've been out of town most of the month for work, so she's had to shoulder the full responsibility of the kids. This caused her to be behind on making the costumes, and she's stressed. She was asking me if I'd be able to create one of the costumes for her. She has the supplies and can walk me through. The problem is, I just don't feel like it. I told her we can go get a cheap costume. It's not a big deal. Well, she refused and was up all night finishing these costumes again. What a bitch. Am I right, guys? Okay, I told her this morning that they looked awesome and she just rolled her eyes. Right. She was making coffee and this bitch makes coffee too, the fucking gall. She was making coffee and I asked if she'd make me a cup. I'm so sorry. She replied, go buy one. Yes, girl. She said, go buy one. She's been distant and cold. I was talking to my coworker and he called me out, saying my wife is right. My kids will remember the effort my wife put in, and they'll also remember how hard I made it for her. Thank you. Now I'm feeling off, like maybe I'm the asshole, but at the same time, I usually do help a bit. I was thinking this one time wouldn't be a big deal since we were both tired. Bonzi.
The audacity of the straight man. But I'm glad his coworker was like, no, you're an asshole.
Like, listen, there are some people that I know that do things to be able to hold it over others. Clearly, this mother is trying to rewrite her trauma
Yeah.
and be a mom to her kids that she'd never had.
Yeah.
The
I
best
think
way
keywords is like, these are the things that the kids will remember, and she's totally correct.
She's totally correct.
She sounds like my mother. Like, she used to have a full-time job. She used to make all of our costumes, and on top of that, she would make everything for any party, blah, 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 whatever. So, yeah, she's right. He's an asshole.
And real quick, another shout out to Marta. She did this for y'all when you guys were kids.
Yeah.
She's still doing that.
Oh, yeah.
You and all of us as full-grown adults. In our friend circle, she has thrown all of us some party at her home
Yeah.
in which she cooked decorated, cleaned up after our asses, decorated her home beautifully, never made us feel like we're all old ass adults.
Yeah.
And she's still doing this shit. Full-time job, dogs, all of it. Still doing it.
Yep.
So, yes, she's a
Yeah.
doll. So I'm not surprised. But you're right. Those are the things you remember.
Exactly. Yeah. And yeah, this guy is a total asshole.
No, wait, there's an update. You ready?
Okay, okay. I hope
Okay,
he apologized.
okay, I'm the asshole. I'll apologize and see if she needs help with anything else. However, I'm positive half the parents commenting don't do these things and still think they're doing a great job. Dude, okay, update. We're fine. We sat and talked and laughed about how I'm getting shit on all these social media platforms.
Good for everyone.
Good for everyone. We carved pumpkins with the kids. We've been together since we were 16 and have been married for 9 years.
Holy shit.
Oh my God. No one is going anywhere. I love my wife. I love my kids. And very present, active husband and father. Happy Halloween. Okay, friend. This is the thing.
I just hope it's an actual change of heart and not because I got roasted. I apologized.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because this is another thing too. When you have been with someone since you were so young, especially in like formative years, I feel like it's very hard to see past this person.
Yeah.
And so a lot of people stay, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I just hope she realizes that she is a great mom and her effort is fantastic. And she clearly doesn't need a partner because she's doing,
Right.
you
It was
know,
an all-nighter just to do those costumes.
just to do those costumes. And that's why if I ever had kids, my kids would have their Uncle Fonzie. I have zero fucking talent
Right.
and I'm not going to do that. But
That's
okay,
funny.
go ahead, dear.
All right. Am I the asshole for making my daughter return a Halloween costume? Okay.
Okay.
This happened in October, and my daughter is still acting cold and hardly speaking to me. My daughter, female 16, works an after school job 5 days a week.
Okay.
Her high school had a costume contest for Halloween. My daughter and her friends planned a group costume to enter. She went with her friends after school to buy the costumes. I picked her and her friends up from the store, and they showed me their costumes. My daughter spent $80 on hers. I was pissed. That's a lot of money to spend on something you're going to wear a few hours. Very irresponsible use of money. I told her as much in the car. I told her as much in the car. All right. Told her it was ridiculous. That's her point. Anyway.
Yeah.
I was like, I told her as much in the car.
Yeah.
Dropped her friends off and took her back to the store to return the costume and accessories.
Yeah.
Her friends found someone else to take the place in the group. Oh. And they won the contest and a $100 gift card to split.
Oh.
My daughter came home from school on Halloween upset. She claimed that she had sit and watch her friends have fun and she missed out on everything. I pointed out after splitting the gift card, it would only be less than what she spent on the costume. And it was only a few hours, but she still didn't want to listen to the reason. Now, a month later, and she's still moody, mostly ignoring me. My ex-husband told me I made her miss out, and she works so much, she missed out on a lot of stuff with her friends, and I could have just let her have this. But at the end of the day, I saved her $80, and I was just trying to teach my daughter how to be responsible with her money. She could have gotten a cheap costume, especially since I see what the since she. Please explain how that's okay. Costume, especially since she would have only worn it for a few hours.
Okay.
Like I get her point, right?
I mean, I
But
do.
I think she's still the asshole because
No, absolutely.
I don't think I mean, here's the thing. If you're really teaching your daughter to be responsible with her money, this is a one-off. It's okay to have a one-off. It's like a vacation. You don't do that every single day of the year. It's a
Exactly.
one-off. You go on a vacation once a quarter, once a year, whatever. Um, Same thing with this. She spent $80 on a Halloween costume that she worked her ass on.
It- literally.
Yeah,
And that's
like
the point.
didn't come out of your pocket.
And that's, I think, even in that, there's a lesson, right? Like, we're all like, when we're that age and you start working, we all have that lesson, right? In the beginning, where we spend all our money, we're like, oh my God, what happened, right? That's part of growing up, and that's part of learning
Yeah,
what you want for yourself, right? And
yeah,
so I think that part is super important. And that's the thing. The thing that sucks is her friends then went and did something
yeah,
else, and then she missed out.
yeah.
And like, it's that part
And
that,
that she'll resent forever.
yeah, like, you're an asshole. Like, again, these are little experiences with your friends and stuff like that that are just so cool that you don't want to miss out on.
Yeah,
Over 80 bucks, really,
yeah.
in the grand scheme of things? Come on, dude.
Yeah, it's a memory that she lost on because you were an asshole.
Because you felt like this was the hill you wanted to die on. I
Yeah.
don't know. That's
In any case, I would have been like, okay, well, that was a lot of money for a costume. Go ahead and whatever. And then if they had one,
time.
I would
Yeah.
have probably given her a reimbursement for the $80. Just be like, you know what? Good job.
Good job. You did great. Think about it next time. Maybe
Yeah.
let's think about thrifting or so. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Or maybe get creative. Who knows?
yes.
Yeah.
There's so much more that you could do.
But making
Yeah.
her return it right after they just bought it is a little much.
It's horrible. It's
Yeah.
so
It
dickish.
screams Momzilla. Anyway.
It really does. Okay, hold on. All right. So next one. We have, am I the asshole for giving my husband the cold shoulder after he ruined my Halloween? Immediately, yes. No, we'll see. Okay. So, for context, I'm 25 and my husband is 29, male, female. I'm pregnant with our first baby and I'm 6 months pregnant. This Halloween, I was clearly ecstatic to hand out candy to the trick-or-treaters. Where I live, Halloween is a massive thing and everyone gets into it. I decorated the outside of our house, bought loads of candy beforehand, DIY'd a costume, and had been talking about it for weeks. However, my husband is a bit of a grouch when it comes to holidays. He had a bad childhood and heavily dislikes Halloween. He's always put up with it though because he knows I love it. I'm gonna go
Grow
ahead.
the fuck up.
Thank you. Also, literally my story beforehand. Woman has bad childhood, decides to flip it.
Flip
Man
it.
has
Yep.
bad childhood, makes it everyone's fucking problem. Like,
Yeah.
give me a fucking break, right? Anyways, they're not beating the allegations. Anywho, this year, whenever a trick-or-treater knocked at our door, he'd answer before I had a chance and scare them off, yell at them, and make scary noises to literal children. I'm talking 5-year-olds. I told him to stop multiple times. He said he was having his fun and I needed to stop being such a party pooper. By the end of the night, I had only handed out candy to a few kids and was very clearly upset with him. He told me I was overreacting, but he knew I was excited for Halloween and he purposefully went out of his way to ruin it. So since that night, I've been giving him the cold shoulder. I've tried to express my disappointment, but he just won't listen and says I'm hormonal. I will show you I will burn your house down, Steve. We have
Stove? What kind of name is that?
truly. We have a commingled friend group, and some of them say I'm being an asshole and need to grow up because it's a child's holiday. Okay.
I think
Disagree.
they're both assholes.
Listen. Hold on. So, she says, edit. I left out some information here. And
Okay.
hopefully this can clear some things up. First off, yes, I was also mad he terrorized innocent children. I made sure to give extra candy to the children that, ah, oh my God. I made sure to give extra candy to the children that he terrorized and apologized to them and their parents profusely. I thought it was obvious I would have apologized. And secondly, no, he doesn't usually act like this around kids. If he did, I never would have married him, let alone let him impregnate me. I have thoughts and I have things to say about that last part. I'm glad I kept
Yeah, that made it worse.
it really did.
Yeah.
Because sis, listen to me, sis. You're telling me Halloween didn't come up until now?
Right. You're
No.
just excusing him. That's
You're just
complete
excusing
bullshit.
him and you're excusing the fact that you did, in fact, let him hit it raw. And now you're pregnant with his spawn.
Yeah.
So now,
I
no matter,
mean, yeah, and she is hormonal because that's part of pregnancy, but I think they're both assholes. They just both are terrible people.
terrible people.
Yeah. For one, Halloween is actually meant to scare people away. Yes, that includes 5-year-olds. And yes, I do enjoy that as well. Two, he's making his childhood trauma her problem.
And everybody else is
Fuck up. Grow the fuck up.
bro, the fuck.
Yeah. So yeah, in that sense, yeah, they're both assholes. I don't care.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Agreed. Couldn't more. Go ahead, babe.
Next, am I the asshole for over decorating for Halloween? This is such a, what is it, serendipitous moment.
Ugh.
We'll see what this is about. I, 22 male, love, in capital letters, Halloween. It's my absolute favorite holiday. When I was younger, my parents did Halloween big with loads of decorations, parties, planned events, and we always went, what's guising?
Gazing?
No,
Gazing?
Guising.
No idea.
Anyway, it sounds like trick or treating for me. Last year, we moved into a new village. New village? Where do we live?
Where is this? Okay.
And I had a great Halloween. I took my brother's kids out, guising once again, handed out sweets to the kids at the doors. Maybe guising is giving out candy. Interesting.
Okay.
I decorated big and had no problems. This year, a new neighbor moved next door and has a son who is lovely. I guess about 7 or 8 years old. Okay. I decorated big again, and when my neighbor came to the door, we started chatting. The wife commented on my display in the front garden, complete with teddies shoved in black bag and a shovel with a fake gravestone and bones.
That's funny.
Yeah, everyone else loved it. I apologized if it was a bit much for the kids, but she still said that it wasn't her issue. She said, "You're making the rest of the village look like we don't care. Some of us work and have kids to look after, so we don't have the time." I already have opinions. I kind of ignored her, gave her kids some sweets, a big them happy Halloween. This morning, I saw a post on the community Facebook page of her going on a rant about rude young people in the same streets and having the same statements she gave me last night. No one really commented on it besides her husband. That's so funny. I showed my mom, and she agreed that it was a bit crazy that she posted that, but that I do tend to go overboard. And I joked about how she raised me, and we laughed. She said next year, maybe tone it down a bit.
No.
Am I the asshole for this?
No.
It's not like my house is out of the place. Literally like 10% more decorations than the rest of the village. But I'm worried about causing problems for my mom with the neighbors when they were friends beforehand. Edit. Thank you all for the kind comments and NTA Veteric, not the asshole. Sorry I wasn't able to get my reply on the comments. I was just busy, and I plan to reply when I get a minute. I was super worried about making waves and upsetting people, but as it turns out, this isn't the worst for me, and she's made problems. Oh. I found out about a few things that as the neighbors have been telling me their stories after seeing her post on Facebook. Oh, so she's a troublemaker. Um, yeah, he's not the asshole.
Not at all. Not at
Also,
all.
like the fact that she mentioned some of us have children and we don't have the time. Bitch, again, grow the fuck up.
Once again, I am so sick
I
of
know.
these bitches out here
All these
taking
parents, yeah.
the moral high ground because you let someone hit it raw. Congratulations, sis. Literally, most of us have also done the same thing, and none of us, well, a lot of us, don't have crotch goblins to try to hold over people.
Yeah.
Congrats, girl.
Also,
No,
your kids are not my problem. If you're upset that I can decorate better than you, then that sounds like you need to go to
that sounds like
therapy.
a you problem.
Yeah.
Ew. No,
Yeah.
not the asshole. I would do it.
I want to go look at your house.
I know. It sounds beautiful.
It also sounds like something I would do if I had a yard to decorate. I would go
Oh,
overboard.
yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I hate that I'm in a rental now and I feel like I can't decorate how I want to because it's not my house. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Yeah. So, anyway. Okay, this is my last one.
Okay.
Am I the asshole for ruining thousands of kids' Halloween and not feeling bad about it? Okay, we'll see.
That sounds like something I would do.
But yeah, I live in a large neighborhood, about 90 houses. Okay, we are what's considered the rich neighborhood. Perfect. That's where you go trick or treating.
Yeah. Yeah.
So our neighborhood has always been a hot spot for trick or treaters. We used to get about 700 to 1,000 kids per year. I've always
Holy shit.
getting, I know, trick or treaters because my kids are teens now and don't trick or treat anymore. But in the last 4 years, it's gotten ridiculous. There's thousands of kids and their parents flooding the streets, people with hay in their rigs carrying kids around, trampling yards, littering candy wrappers everywhere. And the amount of small children walking around by themselves is appalling. People from the neighboring town of 30,000 people take their kids to my neighborhood.
Holy shit.
I was annoyed, but I never really did anything about it till 2 years ago. My daughter tripped and broke her arm. And there were so many people in our neighborhood, we couldn't get out. There were cars everywhere lining the streets, parked in people's yards. It was horrible. We had to wait until everyone left, about 1 a.m., to go to the hospital. My daughter had to wait in pain for hours.
What the fuck?
At that point, I was done. I contacted the neighborhood community and we managed to get some folks, cops mostly, to stand at the gate with a list and only let in certain people.
Oh,
Folks that
good.
live here, family members, friends. If you wanted to get in, you had to be close to someone in the neighborhood. It was great. There was only about 300 kids in the neighborhood, and after that, there was barely any trash. And we're doing it again this year. I recently told my sister what I had done, and she got really angry. When we were kids, we had to trick or treat in other neighborhoods because we lived in a trailer park with no other kids. Same. Uh, she told me I was a horrible person for ruining thousands of kids' Halloween. But honestly, I'm not too broken up about it. It was a hazard. If there was a fire or an emergency, no one
Yeah.
would be able to get in to help. When I was a kid, there was never any cars lining the streets.
Yeah.
The residents could get in and out if they wanted. It was never dangerous. I don't think I'm in the wrong, but I've always respected my sister's opinion. Am I the asshole? No.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I mean, first of all, it's not that community's responsibility to feed
No.
people what? How much was it? Like 3 miles, 30 miles away or whatever the fuck?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, not their responsibility.
No.
Also, like, why are we not teaching our children manners? You don't litter other people's houses, you know? So,
And
no, you're not
moms
the
have never
asshole.
had
Also,
that.
this reminded me of like when we used to go trick or treating, and this is so when he mentioned the 700 people, I was like, holy shit, now I feel like really privileged because I never had that issue. I didn't live in a gated community, obviously. But what I do remember from trick or treating was we used to get full bars of chocolate. So like
Yeah.
we would just walk around our neighborhood and like instead of, you know how they sell the bags with like the tiny chocolates and stuff? Like our neighbors would give us like the full Hershey's bars, Kit Kats, all that good stuff was like all regular size. So that was kind of cool.
And that's why us that were in the trailer parks in Canutillo would go to Coronado to trick or treat.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. But see, it never got crazy, right? Like
no, no,
it
no, it was
always seemed,
lovely. It was
also
lovely.
it's a massive neighborhood.
Yeah, it was and then again, to be honest, one of the things that helps, at least if you're from El Paso, Texas, you know what I'm talking about. Especially the Coronado area gets real hilly real quick. So you weed out the weak quickly. You know what I mean? Which kids can make it up and down those fucking
Oh
hills,
yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
And because dude, Coronado had some
Yeah.
whew,
It's all hills.
hills. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's all hills. And so yeah, so it really was survival of the fittest out there.
Yep.
And how bad do you want those full-size candy bars? And
For
the answer
sure.
was very bad every
Yeah.
time. And
Yeah.
so yeah, no, not the
Very
asshole.
bad every time. I love
Very
that.
bad every time.
All right. My last story is: am I the asshole for kicking my boyfriend's girl best friend out of the Halloween party because of her costume? That sounds like you're jealous. Anyway, let's see.
Already judging, love it. Go
I
ahead.
know, like this bitch was jealous. Um, am I what? I am not oop oop. What the fuck? Hold on.
Oh, I'm not OP.
OOP?
Reposted. Yeah, OP. Like somebody is not the original poster. Somebody reposted
Ugh,
that.
this is boring then.
See,
Okay.
go down. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, everyone. I'll cut to the chase. I, 19 female, had a Halloween party. 19 already. Red flag. Anyway,
Like,
Halloween party over the weekend. I invited my boyfriend, 21 male, and a bunch of our friends over, including his girl best friend. I will call her Agatha. Love it.
she hates this
I
bitch.
know. Like, love it. My boyfriend and I had decided to dress up as
Pan?
Peter Pumpkin Eater. I didn't know that was like an actual character.
Okay. All right, girl.
Anyway, if you haven't seen the costume, the guy wears the shirt that says Peter, and the girl dresses as
I'm
Pumpkin
kidding.
because,
Okay. Got it.
okay.
Because he eats it. Okay. Got it.
Got it because dot, dot, dot. Well, you know.
It's a pussy joke. Okay. Got it.
Correct. I was
Got
pretty excited just because I thought it was just funny and a cute costume. Okay.
it. All right.
So I'm assuming the friend showed up as a pumpkin as well.
Let's
Wink,
see.
wink. Agatha texted me the night before the party and asked what my costume was going to be. I explained the cobble's costume my boyfriend and I would be wearing. She replied that should would probably just come as a sexy cat. Fast forward to the night of the party, everyone is having fun and it's a nice time. Well, it was until Agatha walked in dressed as a pumpkin. Look at that bitch. I knew it.
Fucking called it. Okay.
Yep. I love that shit. That means her boyfriend is cheating on her with his best friend.
Yeah. No, yeah.
Because Peter Pumpkin Eater is eating two pumpkins at once. Anyway,
Yeah.
she went over and hugged my boyfriend. I swear the room went silent. I was pissed. I asked if I could speak with her privately, and we went to my bedroom. I asked why she chose that costume since she knew the details of the joint costume between my boyfriend and I. She said she didn't see the big deal and thought it would be better as a group costume. I told her I didn't think it was funny and I would prefer that she changed. I offered her a witch costume that she could borrow for the night. She turned red and started to yell that I don't get to control what she wears. I told her that she was disrespecting my relationship by insulting that my boyfriend and her have sex. She kept screaming about how it's funny and I needed to lighten up. I ended up asking her to leave. She stormed out of the house and I returned to the party. The mood had shifted and the night felt ruined. My boyfriend agrees that she crossed the line and is planning on cutting her completely off. But a few of our friends are saying that I was being dramatic and I should have let her stay. I guess I'm just wondering, am I the asshole? I have posted this on other forums, but I've seen this podcast on TikTok and I feel like you will be honest with me. Okay. Um, I would be the friend.
Listen, right? Because this is the thing. It's not about the costume,
Oh, absolutely
right?
not.
And it's
Yeah.
not about Halloween.
Yeah.
This is an underlying issue for you with this human being. And this just gave you an in to blow it all up,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So it's not about the pumpkin thing. It's not about
Yeah.
it's
It'd be
you.
funny if it was like legitimately a group costume that all of them planned out.
Yes.
But this is telling me the girl best friend has a crush on him.
Mhm.
Therefore, she was like, oh, well, this will be funny.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think she's the asshole for kicking her out. I mean, yeah, she
Oh,
overreacted.
your house, your party, whatever,
Right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
right?
get
Like
it. But
that's fine.
there's more of a
But
problem with her than, yeah.
right.
Well, anyway, that was
Well,
all.
it's giving. It's very much a let me smell your dick type of situation,
Yeah.
which a lot of women do.
I love doing that.
Yes, babe. But you see, okay. In the case when you're sniffing dicks, it's for funsies. It's
Right.
you
Oh,
know.
yeah. Not to be a conniving bitch. Yeah.
You're right. In the other case, it's to suss out if it's been anywhere that you don't want it to be.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
this isn't a concern for you. That's not a you problem. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, definitely everyone's the asshole, I feel, in that case.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Yeah.
Oh,
You need to break up with him. He needs to sort his shit out, and the best friend needs to get a life.
truly,
Yeah.
truly, truly, truly. I couldn't agree more. Let us know if you've ever had a Halloween debacle. We'd love
Ugh,
to hear about it.
we do love to hear it.
Oh my God, if you have
I
suffered,
love the drama.
we love the drama. If you have
Give
suffered,
me the drama.
if you have ruined someone's day that deserved it
For Halloween.
for Halloween,
I
let us,
mean, tell us about any other instance, but it won't go on this month's
but,
episodes.
but do let us know because we do love to hear about people that deserve it getting their day ruined.
Oh, for sure. Love
I
it.
really absolutely do.
Yeah. Do you
Let us
have any?
know.
Trying to. Oh, I didn't ruin
Oh,
anyone's, but I did
actually,
make someone's
we
life.
have a shared ruined Halloween story.
Wait, which one?
Remember one time I showed up really late, remember? And you
And it was Halloween.
and it was Halloween and someone that we used to be really close with got
Someone that I
really
used
upset.
to know.
Yeah, got really upset that I was late and got really upset that I brought someone with me, my current husband, if you remember. And you painted
Yes.
that was
Okay, continue because I don't remember. And then I painted. Uh huh.
you well, I
Oh,
think
I
it was
painted you guys
yes, you painted our face,
as
remember?
deer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I
Yes.
was single then. Yes, I remember.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember now. Yes. Okay.
Yes. It was
Mhm.
a whole
I had a
thing.
good time.
What? So did I. There was
Yeah.
only two people there that did not have a good time.
Yeah.
It was us. So,
Yeah.
uh,
Okay, that's one no. The one I was thinking of, I didn't ruin anyone. Actually, yeah, I ruined a few people's memories for sure.
yeah.
I don't know if I should tell the story. Fuck it, it's general query. So ages ago, when I was first experimenting with my sexuality, my first ever encounter with a male was a drunken night at a party,
Uh-huh.
and I got really, really, really wasted. And let's just say more than 15 people saw me sucking dick on a porch. Um, and I was really drunk, and the other guy was really drunk too. And yeah, we put up a show for multiple people. Hmm.
And they're welcome.
They are welcome. And now it's probably a core memory of theirs.
Period. And that, my friends, is the type of quality content you can expect here at General Query. So
Yeah.
let us know your funny, hilarious, ridiculous Halloween stories. And until next time, this has been General
General
Query.
Query.
Bye,
Goodbye.
guys.